girl, I don't know everything. I know a little bit about law. So, like, I know these different, like, categories of law. Do you mind sharing with us which category you fall under?
So my experience was, still is, my main focus is criminal law.
Ooh, Miss Ma'am. So you're dealing with the deeps of the deeps there.
Yes. So yeah, that is still my experience. So on a daily, you get cases ranging from petty to a bit serious. Yeah. So yeah, I fell in love with criminal law.
Like, girl fell in love with criminal law.
Yes.
Help me understand. So today we have a lovely guest with us that's going to be telling us a little bit about her career and just some information that you would need should you want to become, you guessed it, a lawyer, guys. Oh my goodness. I'm going to allow her to introduce herself. So, hi, good morning, beautiful lady.
Good morning. I am Michelle Anuscka Pereira.
Oh, nice to meet you. Could you tell us a little bit more about your career?
Okay, so I am a lawyer, admitted attorney in South Africa.
Lovely. That's amazing. So we're going to get serious, guys. I was telling her earlier on, like, she should have brought her cloak with so we could have get that court feel, you know. So could you tell us, for example, like what would a normal day-to-day look like for you as a lawyer?
Okay, so a normal day for me as a lawyer is court, obviously.
Yeah.
You find yourself every day, or in my experience, every day in court. You do get attorneys that doesn't go to court as much, and then you get other attorneys that see court every day. And then also, other than court, obviously you interact with different people, your clients, every day. So yeah, you have to be you have to be the person that likes to communicate.
I was just you have to be a people's person.
You have to be able to talk.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
that
that's
is it.
awesome. And so, like, do you have court from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.? Like, what's your day? Like, are you in court the whole day?
So yeah, in my experience, my court hours was from 9 till 4 every day. 9 till 4.
My goodness. And so you have like back-to-back cases, or you at least have like breaks in between?
You have breaks in between, yeah. So court would adjourn so that you can quickly sort out whatever the court requires you to sort out. Then we have tea and then we have lunch.
Okay, that's awesome. And like because I know girl, I don't know everything. I know a little bit about law. So like I know these different like categories of law. Do you mind sharing with us which category you fall under?
Okay. So my experience was, still is, my main focus is criminal law.
Ooh, Miss Ma'am. So you're dealing with the deeps of the deeps there.
Yes. So yeah, that is still my experience. So on a daily, you get cases ranging from petty to a bit serious. Yeah. So yeah, I fell in love with criminal law.
Like, girl fell in love with criminal law.
Yes.
Help me understand.
While I was studying, I told myself, not criminal law. I'm staying far away from criminal law.
Plot twist.
Yes. And then when I was done studying, it changed. I ended up doing my articles at Legal Aid South Africa, and that is mostly criminal law that you experience, that you get there.
And that's like when you fell in love with it.
That's when I fell in love with
Like,
it.
what was your main, the one that you wanted to do while you were studying? What's
I wanted to move in civil law. So the civil law is very broad. There's a lot you can do under civil law. It's basically, but my passion was family law, children, divorces, all of that. I was like, I wanted to do that. And then it changed. It shifted so quickly. The minute I was done studying, got articles at Legal Aid, and I just fell in love. And today I'm still in love with criminal law.
That's awesome. Listen, I almost felt like we're not going to get to these questions, girl. Let's stick to the program.
Okay.
Because I'm like, Okay, so for high school students who might want to pursue a career in law or also criminal law, what subjects do you advise that they choose that they focus on when they choose the subjects in grade 9?
Okay. So in my day, when I applied to university, they had no required subjects at that time. Today, they have compulsory, which is your home language, your second additional language, and also your maths or math literacy.
Okay.
So that is now compulsory in our school system. So that is the only subjects you need, but obviously you're going to have to give more subjects. I would suggest that you go into subjects that requires you to study.
So like your history.
Go for your history.
It's like a lot of.
Yes, go for your economics. Go in that line. Don't go more practical. Go more theory type of. Yes,
Absolutely.
where you have to study, because being an LLB student requires a lot of studying, reading, research. So, prepare yourself.
Yes.
If you have a feeling that's what you want to do, they don't have any requirement of what subject you must take except the compulsory ones.
Thank you so much for that suggestion, because like I'm even thinking back in the day when I was on school, like you wanted to minimize those reading subjects, so you wanted to, like, the quick is girl, I'm not ashamed to say I'm a maths lit girly. But then again, I also took business, and I'm thinking maybe that should also be a well, don't let me because there's the long essays that I was literally flashing back to matric, where I was one of the students that the moment I got my paper, the first blank page I got, I'm like writing as much as I can remember about my essay, because it's that long essay, and then you get like your multiple choice in the beginning. But so the subjects that need you to study longer, and so definitely a history would suit there.
History, economics, business, all of that.
Love that.
It's a law feature somewhere in business and in economics.
Yes, absolutely, like the acts and those kind of things.
There we go.
Perfect. I love that. Okay, so after high school now, so you've prioritized the right subjects after high school. I'm in matric now. Where do I apply? What institution? Maybe if you think that there is one that is best suitable for law, which institution would you, or what's the process there?
I studied at the University of the Western Cape, UWC. They are a very great law faculty. They have some of the best lecturers there, professors. So definitely UWC, but then there's also Stellenbosch.
Okay.
UCT, and then also UNISA that I am aware of. That you can go and study LLB.
Okay. So one thing we've always in the past noticed is that there's a difference between the categories, or rather how each institution would label a specific career. Is there specific terminology, like for example, when they're registering for their subjects maybe, or when they're applying, is there a certain maybe keywords that they can look for to know that this is maybe the law that they want to study?
What do you mean now with registration?
Yes, for example, maybe certain subjects, or maybe they want to do a bridging course, if that is even are bridging courses even a thing, or
they still have bridging courses at the UWC.
Okay.
There's bridging courses, so where your normal LLB will be 4 years, and some people actually do it over 5 years. So you have your compulsory subjects when at university, no way of getting out of that, and then you have your electives.
Okay.
So you choose what subjects you want to study into.
Okay.
So you look, there is like family law, there is like criminal law, there is your you get a lot of different, like civil law, legal practical training. So that is all electives that you can get focused on.
Yeah.
There's even like accounting, because as a attorney, you're gonna have to be able to look at your books when you open your own law firm.
Yes.
So that is also an elective. So
Okay.
yeah, you have choices, but you need to know where your passion is, where you want to go into.
Sorry about that. But so, what were your electives?
My electives, I focused mostly into civil, anything civil, but specifically labor law. And today, actually, I've had cases of just advising clients with regards to their labor law rights.
Yeah.
But that was my passion in university. I actually had an elective of advanced labor law. And then I still want to, when I'm going to do my master's in the near future, I want to do it in labor law.
Okay.
So that was my favorite. But experience-wise, haven't dealt with much labor matters, criminal matters.
Well, because we must now learn your new love is now criminal law.
Yes. But I like the idea of getting to know different avenues of
Yes,
the law.
absolutely. Because you're always thinking you want to touch on everything so that you have a broader knowledge.
So I hope you're enjoying this series thus far. My name is Michelle, as I mentioned before, and I am a part of a brilliant organization called Success in Color. We are a registered non-profit organization, and we particularly assist students or anyone who's needing the assistance with bursary applications, college and university applications. So if that is something that you need some assistance with, please don't feel pressured to not reach out to us. Reach out to us in the information left in the description box below. And now let's go back to the awesome interview.
Yeah.
So my next question would be funding opportunities. Are there any specific bursaries that you know of besides NSFAS? Because we know NSFAS, covers a multitude of careers. Are there any specific ones that you could advise they also apply for?
There are a lot of these big law firms that do offer bursaries. I know about students in my day while we were studying final year, they already got a bursary from this law firm and that law firm, securing the rest of their studies. And also in the first year or second year, second year, there was people that now started getting bursaries for the rest of our studying career at UWC. So they are definitely the law firms. Look into the big five. Our big five law firms, they are very, very generous when it comes to giving students an opportunity to study law.
Okay, so when you say big five, I'm thinking about the big five. What is the animals in the lion, protea, what's the fish? The galjoen. So what is the springbok? Let me not forget. So what is the big five?
I know about it's Weber Wenzel. Weber Wenzel is one of them. That was my dream of working for them.
Okay.
But also my dream was also to be on my own, start my own law firm. But they are, I'm not sure of the others now, but that was my main focus. But I know there are 5 of them.
Okay.
That you can Google, research.
Okay,
on.
I was just about to ask. Yeah.
Yes, and then you will find them. They are very popular.
Awesome, begrip pala.
Yeah.
So, what has your journey been like from what you thought you wanted to do to now criminal law?
Okay, so I graduated from university 2014. And then I started my articles at Legal Aid 2017. So I had a 2-year article that I had to do, and then I finished my articles 2019.
Okay.
Then after you do your articles, you have to go and write your attorney's admission exam.
Okay.
That is by the Legal Practice Council of South Africa.
Is that the bar exam?
Yes.
Okay.
So I got admitted as an attorney in 2019.
Hey.
So I am going now for 6 years, I believe.
Wow.
post-admission experience. Most of my time, my experience comes from Legal Aid South Africa, which is mostly criminal.
Yeah.
I've had some civil experience with them as well. So that's my journey thus far.
You're enjoying it thus far?
I'm enjoying it. I loved working with the clients at Legal Aid. They are very special people, and you just want to help them. Legal Aid is a free legal service provider. So we give legal services for free. So most of our clients don't qualify to be able to, or they cannot afford a private attorney.
And I would assume those are also some of the most desperate people for the legal advice.
Yes, and I think that's where my love for criminal law started, is being able to help people that feel so helpless in a situation like a criminal court.
Beautiful, man. So is there any words of wisdom that you might have for grade 9 pupils who have to make this decision now of choosing their subjects, and also which career choice they are pursuing? Any words of wisdom for them?
I just want to say to our youth, that is our future. You have all the opportunity to go and study and become what you want to be. We have a right to education, and we are unlimited in exploring options of what you want to become. Set your mind, set your goal, and go for it.
Wow.
If I can do it, so can you.
Wow. Let me hear the claps in this. Okay, because I'm sure people want to follow your journey. Is there any way that people want to find out more about your journey and some more information about criminal law? Is there any way they can find you on social media?
Yes. So my journey is actually also just starting.
Yes.
I've decided to end my career at Legal Aid South Africa and start my own law firm. So I'm still in the process of registering the law firm.
Okay.
They can find me and follow the journey of opening my law firm and starting to, rise.
Yes. Creating your own footsteps.
Yes, on TikTok. And my TikTok page that they can follow is Miss Pereira.attorney4you. You can go and follow me there and take this journey on with me.
Love it. I love it. Thank you so much for joining us today. It was a blast having you here. I feel like we've only been chatting for 10 minutes. But I know it's probably been longer. But I hope this is the first of many, and we're just wishing you all the best with the journey forward. Saying lots and lots of praise for your new practice that you're opening. And it was a blessing to have you here.
Thank you so much. And thank you for inviting me for this. It's really something that is helping me at the end of the day. So I appreciate it.
Awesome. If you found this content valuable, you are more than welcome to give us a thumbs up and also subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can also find us on TikTok as well as Instagram, where we share some more interesting content about career planning and beyond. Thank you for joining me with the Success in Color podcast. My name is Michelle, your host. Bye for now.